I'm Justin, I'm 28, and I was diagnosed with ALK lung cancer in 2013. The local lung specialist, he called me, he goes, you want to just come in this afternoon and with your parents? So I went in, and the doctor just kind of hung up the x-ray. And my lungs were just white. Looked like someone took beach sand and filled up both my lungs. You have cancer. I didn't even cry because I had so many emotions hit me at once. I didn't know what to do. I'm just like, oh, what's the next step? You know, when you're told that, your mind changes and you just gotta kind of, think positive and not try to live like you're dying, but at the same time, live like you're dying. I'm not drastically doing all these crazy things, but I also don't, pass up opportunities if they arise. I met my wife in 2012. We were only really dating when she found out I had, more or less terminal cancer. I didn't want to lose her. So I proposed to her in 2015. It said on the Jumbotron, "Michelle, will you marry me?" And some of my friends were listening to the radio, and they texted me. They're like, "Dude, did you just propose at Fenway?" So that was kind of cool. It's as much my battle as it is hers. They always say no one fights alone, and it's true. I've had people tell me that, oh, I could never do what you've done, and anyone can do what I've done. They just haven't been faced with the challenge yet. When you're faced with the challenge of fight and live or give up and die, you fight and live. I think I've defined the way that I wanted to fight it. Come up at 5 o'clock in the morning and, I pack my lunch and I'm out the door and we head out to go fishing and, I'm like one of the guys on the boat and they don't treat me any differently. We all go out, we all have a good time, and we start heading out into the open water and there's no traffic, no people. It all goes away and you just kind of sit back and have a good day of fishing. And, that day I don't even, think about cancer. Sometimes I'm reminded, if we're reeling in a tuna and I can't breathe 3 minutes into the fight, I get a gentle reminder that, hey, let someone else give you a hand real quick. But, I'm not afraid to do my best. I kind of take pride in fighting as hard as I fight and doing all the things that I still do. I could ask people to do things for me and, not try as hard with things and probably get by because people will be like, oh, he has cancer, let it slide. But I don't want them to treat me like that. I want to be treated like a 28-year-old guy. So I just kind of work a little bit harder to try and be one of the guys. I'm Justin. I'm a fisherman, I'm a husband, and I'm a fighter. Go bald with me on October 19th.